Hi, this is Glenda. Don't actually have a finished thing to show you this time. I thought I'd make myself a little hint sheet for doing the bows on the envelope punch board. And it ended up bigger than War and Peace, and I've spent all afternoon making little bows. I discovered I had more tutorials than I thought, and more variations, so it actually is a two-pager. But what I've done is combine all of this into an image file so you can download it and have a quick cheat sheet on your phone or computer or whatever you like to do, which is what I like to do. And I did it for me. So, you know, if it helps somebody else as well, that's great. I'll quickly show you a couple of them. The basic ones. First of all, I should say the first person I ever saw make these was Bona at Live Love Scrap, and she still has one of the best methods of doing it, which was her second method, and it's in one piece. And I really like that, so we'll make the little one of these. And then her original way of doing it was this one, and you have a double bow, and she rounds the corners here. And most people seem to have moved away from that and started pointing the corners with the main part of the punch again. So I'll do it that way because I think I quite like the finish of that on them. So, you know, these are done with, this is the smallest I could get, which was 7/8 inch wide. You can do 3/4, but you end up with a teensy tiny little strip that's going to tear. So yeah, 7/8 wide, and I had 3 inches long, no wait on, 4 inches long for my bow. You probably could come in another little tiny bit again, maybe make that 3, but really that's getting to be about as small as these bows get. Somebody else had suggested using a border punch on it, and I thought, oh, and I've got these ones that already are, you know, bordered both sides, so I tried that first, and I'm not fussed, but maybe it depends what you make it out of and what you're putting it on too, so yeah, but it's quite nice. This one's quite a bit more elegant, perhaps without punching the tails as well. So, oh, and this one, instead of putting in a whole piece behind, you just stick these pieces on, which sort of saves paper, but I probably am not fussed about that one. So, I'll quickly do the single piece one. Could help if I had my paper up the right way. And this is the smallest. She gives 3 sets of measurements. I've only put 2 on my sheet because basically she has these 2 sizes, plus she makes one the same as this but wide, and makes it 1.5 wide, but it would be the same size bow, I think, but yeah, because her punching was all the same. So we'll make the little one. Okay, so for the little bow, it's a 1x7, so we're going to punch in the middle, which is 3.5. They all start in the middle, and then we're going to come in 1.5 from each end on each side. Got to do his little ends. Curve the bits that need to bend rather than crease. And these come in and his tails fold back. And then with this one it's very easy to fold the tails down if you like. and I've got a little tiny bit here. Just to wrap around the middle. And obviously you can put a flower or a button or a gem or anything in the middle of any of these, but that's the little cutie one. So the two-part ones, which one did I decide to do? This bottom one. Okay, this is a 1x6 piece, so we're going to do it at 3. And now this is where the methods vary. You either round all the corners there, or you come back and just punch out like that, just by using the end of the punch. So it's sort of going to match the middle bit a bit better. Then for the tails, this is a 1x4, so we're going to go in at 2, and again the ends. One person mentioned they didn't like the curved ends on them, so they used a hexagon punch or something to get a, and I mean you could just cut a tail if you don't like the curved bit. It kind of all matches then. So then on these, they just match up in the middle. If you do the one with the curved ends, see these sort of match right up in the middle. The curved end, you're going to move it more so that it matches up with this curve. So it's going to be a slightly different size. Each one just gives you an ever so slight difference in the look. Just a bit to go around the middle. Well, it's probably a bit wide. Okay, so that's the bows, and that's the cheat sheet, and I will fix up the mistake that I realised I made. This should read 1.5, not 1, but that will be fine on the file if you want to download it. But that's variations on a theme, so hope somebody finds that useful. Thank you for watching.